I'm Adrian the Canadian, and we're here to talk about London. London, England. It's a place that many people have been to, but there's a lot of places, little undiscovered hidden gems that you might want to see. And if you're planning a trip, make sure you stop at these spots. I'm going to start off with one that might even surprise you. It's pretty touristy, but it's actually amazing. I went there this past summer, the Tower of London. Something amazing about the Tower of London is it is actually this epic castle within a castle, and they continue to build out and out from it. And you can hear about why the White Tower is no longer white, but since it was painted white for a couple hundred years, it still kept that name. You can see stories about many of Henry VIII's wives, including Anne Boleyn, and you can see where she was beheaded. And they actually can tell you the story about what it was like. So I know it's a bit touristy, but I went there this past summer and was pleasantly surprised by how awesome it was. They actually still have ravens there. Ravens of enormous size that you'd actually be surprised still exist, and you wonder why they're there. And they actually are around the castle because they keep feeding them blood-soaked biscuits every day. So the ravens don't really go far away because they know where they can get their best food from. Another thing that's actually pretty touristy is doing the city bus tour, open bus top tour. I know this is a bit controversial, sorry, but it's actually something that I really enjoyed doing, because if you're in a city for just a couple of days and you maybe have 3-4 hours, doing one of those open bus city tours, you can actually get a good glimpse. Since London is such a spread out city, it's not such a high-risey city like places like New York are, you can actually cover a lot of ground that way and just get a good overview, get a good feeling for what the city's like. Likewise, the boat tours that go up and down the Thames, you can sit in one of these boats, get a little sunburn, hang out outside and have a look at what's around. Something else that's really amazing to see in London is the South Bank. South Bank is the area near where the London Eye is. And if you go by the foot of the London Eye and you walk towards where you see a few bridges, under there's this old book selling area where people sell used books. There's old maps. There's all this stuff that's, you know, some of it's 50, 100, 200 years old. It's a really cool way to see that. There's also this skate park. There's just a cool vibe and taco shops and all that kind of stuff. Great place to check out if it's your first time in London and you haven't already seen it. Then, if you're there late at night and you end up walking back across that bridge over towards Westminster area, there's this little tiny bar. You wouldn't even notice it. It looks like a subway entrance, but you enter down this little stairway, and I've been there a couple of times and had a riot of a night. It's right here on the map. Ding! Soho is a really beautiful area to check out, a nice place to walk around, see what, you know, regular Londoners do on their day-to-day. It's near the West End, so you can check out, you know, the entrances to all the theaters, see all of that stuff. And just above Soho a little bit, there's a Charlotte Street Hotel, great place to sit down for a glass of champagne, or you can go a little bit further up and go to Herman's in German and have a nice schnitzel, yeah? Back to a little bit more normal stuff, Borough Market is one of our team's favorite places to go. It's a bit like Granville Island in Vancouver or Pike Place Market in Seattle, but it's the British version. Definitely worth checking out if you're there. And another amazing thing about London is that all the museums are pretty much free to enter. So if you want to check out some really old stuff that we don't have in North America or other parts of the world, England has such a history, some of it a bit controversial, but there's a lot you can see and it's really going to be a lot of fun. That's our take on London. Have a good one. That's our take on London. Cheers. No, too bad, too cheesy. If you